Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. So here I am, back on Omega. Okay, I must have missed the dialogue option. I don't remember if I heard this last time I was in Omega, but when you come here for Samara's loyalty mission, you get a mission saying Edie tells you that the murder rate is too high for her to narrow down to find Ardat-Yakshi, but to ask Arya. Before I do that, should have some credits.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
This information could weaken Arya's organization. You better be sure it's safe before you take it anywhere.
I'm touched. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, so do we.
Don't mess
Why do you
with
want
Arya.
information about one of Arya's men?
It's not for me. A lot of people want to leg up on Arya, and they'll pay a lot of credits to get it.
I knew you were up to something.
Yeah, I am going to. I'm going to save this guy's life. Is what I'm going to do. Don't screw with Arya. You know, do not break. Omega has one rule. Do not break it, my dude.
Arya will find out what you're up to, Ish. I don't envy you when that happens.
I think I can handle it.
No one has beaten Arya in centuries. Once she casts down your clients, she'll come looking for you.
You're right. I have to get out of here. Thank you, my friend. You probably just saved my life. Come on, Sel. We have to get out of here.
That's better than he deserves.
Yeah, but I'm a nice person. Getting some really bad frame rate issues just now.
Don't look at me like that.
Alright.
One night with Arya. That's all it'll take.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
I would recommend that you stay loyal to Arya, my buddy.
What do you need? An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat-Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat-Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
I don't need luck.
Is it just me or are you getting better looking?
I like that line. Yeah. Arya is pretty indifferent to anything that doesn't directly affect her.
Safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside. The attack on the human colony of Freedom's
Which is
Progress has generated a swift but confused response.
maybe not the best strategy.
There are survivors. The council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved.
Second image, no use to me.
Arya to Luke. She's Omega's #1 citizen. But what do we really know about her? With your help, we can make damn sure that the people who rule Omega do so. Act now for Omega's future.
Nothing useful here. Tempting as this is, air damage and shield strength. It is tempting.
Reports from the slums claim that the plague that incapacitated the residents is now gone. An airborne vaccine was released into the slums following a campaign of violence against the fortune squatters who had taken up residence in the plague-ridden district. All residents aboard the station should feel free to do whatever they can to control any plague-ridden fortune trying to flee from the sewers. If violence isn't your thing, and you seem diseased,
Where was the apartment?
breaking news. The weekly death toll numbers are in, and they're not looking good. The last report placed the station's murder rate at 89, up 5 from the previous week. The newest report places the death toll at just 73, with experts blaming the council's plan for a lower number.
No, that's the bar. Oh man. I let myself get lost.
Only 4 months left until the entertainment event of the century, Becky Burlesque. Join Bakanja Tash and his sexy sextet as they light up the afterlife and soothe the savage beasts of Omega. You won't believe what these girls get up to. For tickets, contact Calyette box offices or buy direct from the Afterlife ticket office.
Did we just hear a porn ad?
Consortium is going ahead with its plans to sue the Citadel Council to remove unfair limits on the
I'm pretty sure we just heard an ad for a porn video.
That's to say, slavery is an inextricable part of the Tyrian caste system. By limiting the slave trade to
Of course. Right behind Garrett. If you didn't bring Samara with you, you'll actually find her here. She'll say that she was tracking down her own lead.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
No.
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Aw. Yeah, Ness mother. This is sad. Finding the dead girl's mom.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of drugs? Good drugs or bad drugs?
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
I do like the scorn in the mother's voice.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
Sure.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
It's a very sad story. But, VIP area, so yeah. We actually saw that, the entrance to the VIP before.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. She's gone.
Almost missed it.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Everything's the way it was, and it'll stay that way until you lose the... until the superintendent rents the apartment out again. Because, I mean, it's not like... they're not gonna just hold it forever. Unless you're gonna pay the rent on the apartment for the rest of your life.
Some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it, but I'd never part with it.
You should. I mean, let it be in a museum.
I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Forta, huh?
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I was sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Ah, that sounds sweet, honestly. That's... yeah. She's got a crush.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when they dance and the hallex is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Oh yeah, Neff getting some action. I know you're not a freak. It's the future. Everybody's probably gay by now. Or at least bi. Everyone's probably bisexual by now.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Don't sell yourself short like that. You're a talented sculptor, and you seem like a genuinely sweet girl. Don't call yourself trash. That goes for all of you out there too. Don't call yourselves trash. I mean, I know that's advice I need to start taking for myself as well. But, you know. Yeah. Try to have a little bit of pride, I guess. Is what I'm saying. Anyway, so we know how to get into the club, and we found out a little bit about Morin
Close the
herself.
holojournal.
This is Morin's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Sounds sounds sexy. Yeah, sounds like I might be in for a good time, no?
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Yep.
Morin speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She does sound very appealing.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
All right.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
I mean, let me at least carry a pistol.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
All right. Risky, but all right, let's do it.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
End it now.
I know.
Ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The council has pledged.
So yeah, this is another no combat mission, which makes it a very good one to do as soon as you get it.
What do you want?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music. What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
I don't start fights, I end them.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Alright, thanks for the warning, I guess.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
I don't know. I mean, I guess Shepard is kind of a catch.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
I don't know if I've got as high. I don't know how likely it is that I have as high a body count as Morinth, given how long she's been at it. Possibly. I might have as high a body count. But I do have the more impressive kills, I would say. I doubt she's killed a Spectre or a machine god. Anyway.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Don't need to do this, but...
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Veyenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Aww. Too bad you still won't date me.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Good to know.
I hate this place and everyone in it. Every night I hate it all over again.
Once again, there's some really fun background chatter here.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
This is Josh Sheen again. Guy who voiced Leroy Jenkins in the first game. For the 5 minutes that he was there.
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
That does sound dangerous.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Floret's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floret's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
Alright.
What do you want me
Glad
to
to help.
do?
She and I have a code.
Kill him?
If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
It sounds simple enough. Why can't you do it?
I stare at monitors all day. I can't walk up and talk to a gang leader. I'd piss my pants and run away. I can't let Moira die.
Fair.
It's just saying 2 words in a sentence. You can do that, right?
Alright. I'll go save a life.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
I don't talk to people.
Okay.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
Something I can do for you, lady?
Yeah, let me beat you up. Let me kill you.
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
Realization
That's a
setting
tough
in.
break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out. Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
Or, hear me out, I can kill you right now. Because you're a criminal. I'm allowed to kill criminals. As much as I want. I can kill all the criminals I want. The joy of being a Spectre. Yeah, I could just like, hey you, guy. Time for you to die now.
I love this place. I love everyone here. I love you.
I love you too, man.
Hi again. I already said I love you, though.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Lots of money on display here tonight. We gotta hit some of that later. Not so loud.
Jean Dulamarquier.
What? So I'm just,
You're breathing on my drink.
The drinks here are so strong.
It's hot.
I'm not complaining.
Sweaty. Perfect.
just eavesdropping on some people.
No thanks.
Okay.
Lots of money on display here tonight. We gotta hit some of that.
The music here used to be avant-garde. Couldn't dance to it, but you felt smart listening to it.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to stay away from me.
Playing hard to get? Give it up, baby. I'm sold.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I gotta defend her honor.
Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
Nope.
The lady asked you to step away.
You want in on this transaction? Hey, I don't care if it's you or this bitch. I just like good times.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
Glad to help, especially when it involves beating up a creep. That dancer, by the way, was voiced by Andy McAfee, the same woman who voices Emily Wong, and who voiced the Hermia back in that Eclipse sister back in Samara's Recruitment. Just figured I'd mention that. The option here, you say that you're gonna dance, that you're just gonna dance near her, and if she wants to think you're dancing together, she can think that. And then she's like, I do want to think that. And then you dance really, really bad. And she's like, okay, I'm out of here.
Oh. Are you still here?
You can convince these two not to...
Do you know anyone interesting?
No, sorry.
You're an interesting one.
Oh.
You're scary. I bet you get lots of fights.
I do. Yeah, you can threaten this Krogan and pretty much force him to back down. Because he's just scared of you. Yeah, you can convince those two guys not to go through with the mugging. I like to do this one.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Aw, yeah.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
Yeah, don't ask about Justicars or family. Those are both going to turn her off.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Yeah, you just,
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
Yeah, this conversation is honestly just so painfully cheesy because it's you're just randomly asking about things and it's like it does not flow at all. There is no conversational flow
What do
to
you think of the
it.
music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
Morinth, by the way, is voiced by Natalia Sigliuti. I should have looked up the pronunciation of her last name, but looks to me like Sigliuti, or Sigliuti, or Sigluti. I don't know.
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm specifically asking about things that you enjoy. Like I've got like a list of things to ask you about. I hate this conversation. I hate how it's done. It's just so it just it's so badly done that it just tears me right out of the scene. It destroys any sense of immersion.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Bad. Just a bad conversation. It's just so half-assed and lazy. Ooh, she's got a nice view. Nice apartment. It has just such a lazy-ass way of doing the conversation. There's no flow to it. It's literally just going down a list of items, like a list of topics, and being, what do you think of this? And she like says some really stupid little, ooh, look how dark she is, nonsense. It's just
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
Hey, assault rifle damage upgrade, hurrah!
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Yeah, I can see that. Nice sword.
Surely you don't want to leave. Why don't you come over here? I promise you'll like it. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, way to hint that you did something to
I
him.
love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Yeah. Says chess set, but it's just a random box. Yeah, it's a fairly nice apartment. And that looks to me like a coffee maker, but where's the sink? Also, this counter's weird. It just randomly cuts off a bit there. I don't know, it's just a weird counter. There's another coffee maker. So I guess the one up there is just like a spare? A broken one? What? I don't know. Omega apartments seem to have small kitchens. And no fridges? Oh, whatever. that another coffee machine? Damn, woman, how many coffee machines do you need? Or whatever this thing's... I mean, it looks to me like a coffee machine. That's what I think of when I see it. Maybe it's not. Either way, she's got 3 of them. How many does she need? Yeah, how many of those things do you really need, lady? Come on. Alright, let's get seduced.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
Ooh, she's sitting in my lap now.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Yeah, if you don't have enough, Paragon or Renegade, then yeah, you can't resist. And you do get sort of hypnotized by her.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Morin!
Mother.
Do not call me that! I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me! Enough, Morin!
Biotic
I
fight.
am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Yeah, you can actually choose to save Morinth and to take Morinth with you. There's no real... The only reason to do it, frankly, is because she brings a different loyalty power. Pretty good one, actually. Her loyalty power is it's called Dominate, and it's similar to AI hacking, but for organic targets. So you can mind control organic targets to fight for you for a brief period. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you're renegade enough, then Samara's gonna have some issues with you, and may have already told you that she's going to have to try to kill you after the mission. But even so, yeah, it's a bad choice. One other thing I want to mention here, the biological destiny, or yeah, the destiny of the Asari. Was it biological destiny of the Asari? Interesting thing for her to say, and never actually followed up on if you choose to save her.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Well, you are. You murder innocent people.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Oof. Just crush your daughter's head.
This place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a hell of a scene. Like, just that, she really sells it. The voice actress does a phenomenal job here.
Let's go.
A couple more things to mention. If you do choose to save Morinth, then what happens is she just pretends to be Samara. She gets a few different lines here and there. She gets a few different sort of background lines whenever you take her on to different planets and things like that. Not a whole lot. Couple of different scenes on the Normandy. But anyway, Samara has dealt with the Ardat-Yakshi. She remains loyal to Shepard personally. Loyalty of the Justicar beyond question, given apparent bonds of oath rendered to Shepard. Better than hoped. Cerberus activities will not be affected further by presence of Shepard's team. What? Okay. Relieved to have Justicar's mission completed. Unfortunately, body of Ardat-Yakshi could not be taken for study. Genetic abnormality could have been useful. Subject's expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopathic tendencies were mitigated. Yeah, maybe just don't feel bad that we can recruit the serial killer. On the Xbox 360 version of the game, the original version of it, there was a pretty common bug where the audio would cut out during the confrontation between Samara and Morinth. Reeve damages targets' nervous or synthetic systems to prevent healing, restores health, and gives a temporary health bonus when the power is used against organics. Reeve also does double damage against the armor and barriers. So yeah, it's a really useful one. That is a very useful power. For Samara. The other thing, if you have Morinth replace Samara, is Kelly and Kasumi will both comment on a change in her behavior. No one else notices anything, of course. Which is kind of a shame. Alright. Back to the Normandy. Genetic destiny. Yeah, so Morinth's line about being the genetic destiny of the Asari, we never do learn what the hell that's supposed to mean, which is a shame. I wish that there was some follow-up on it.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Alright. And almost positive the Joker's got nothing to say about this. Yeah, that mission it's a nice change of pace.
Glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
That's right, he does have something to say.
See you, Commander.
He does have something to say, and it's funny. Yeah, it's like...
Commander, you've received a new message at your
It's a nice
terminal.
change of pace from normal missions, but it's nowhere near as good as Thames. Yeah. Black and gold for Samara. Update on the kid from Captain Bailey, CSEC. Hey Shepard, just wanted to let you know that the Drell kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then, what is? Don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. I told him life was too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Good luck out there. Yeah, thanks, Bailey. You're a bad cop, but you do have some good qualities. You do have a heart. Alright, and now for a really, really good line.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Damn! Like, holy shit, that line! I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. What a line!
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
Aww.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
Not quite to the same extent.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Aww.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
So yeah, we get to see more of, not necessarily conflicted, but you know, her feelings are varied, I guess. You could probably say. So yeah, I really, really like this.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
They do.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
Yeah, like I said, I really wish that it got followed up on in the third game, but it doesn't. Even if you spared Morinth. You don't really have you don't really come across Morinth if you spare in this game. An email and there's one mission that sort of hints about her or has references to her, I suppose. And then there's then you do learn about her death as well. Spoiler alert. Which doesn't matter because she's dead, so she won't be appearing in Mass Effect 3. Yes, if you spared her here, she dies off screen in Mass Effect 3 anyway. So it doesn't matter. Which is kind of shitty, but also, I understand why they did it.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
Cheery.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Glad to help. Thane, you want to talk?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
I've been thinking about you.
And I you. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius Commission because I didn't know what else to do.
Not the healthiest attitude to take on a mission.
You're right, it's not. Looking back now, it's clear I'd resigned myself to death. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
Glad to have been an inspiration.
No idea you planned to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. My mind had been dead a long time. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
That's what I'm here for.
You've had a hard life. You deserve some peace.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
If you chose the romance path, then I think here is when he explains what Siha means, and it's trying to remember the details. It's like a sort of like an angel type of thing.
Hey, got a minute?
Of course.
It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you.
That's what I'm here for.
Joker and Edie are like an old married couple.
Mood whiplash.
I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person.
Garrus is just going to be more of the reach and flexibility.
What can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Pretty sure I've run out of conversation options with her. May as well. May as well mention now that we are now done with Omega. No reason to go back there unless we want to buy stuff.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
And that's the end of the grunt dialogue. He has nothing else to say for the rest of the game. Pretty sure Zaid won't have anything new to say.
Nice ship you got here. Roomy. Last ship I worked on, two men couldn't walk past each other in the hall unless they were really good friends.
Gonna check on my armor. See if there might be a... if maybe I'll want a different piece. Oh, and yeah. My aquarium's looking nice and full here. Anyway, yeah. Oh. Not done with the models just yet. But, and all. My picture of Liara. Speaking of Liara, that's where we're going next episode. To help track down the Shadow Broker. So that will do for this episode. And like I said, next time, Lara the Shadow Broker. So hope to see you then.